You better get ready for the Fart Carnival. It's a Fart Carnival. It's a Fart Carnival.
What the hell is going on? Fart Carnies.
Yeah.
You know what it is. It's Fart
Carnivales.
Carnival
Bobby
on the
Carnivales.
Gas Digital Network. We are your hosts. Who cares about that part?
Yeah,
But
well, that's
I don't
crazy.
know.
What
I don't know. I'm just
professionalism just happened here.
I don't know. I feel
Can I
good.
tell you something
I've been
that I
going to the
earnestly
gym.
said to Feeney last night about you? Watching you
God.
from stage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What? what just happened? What do you think just
I
happened?
don't know, dude. But yes, go.
Okay. Is this the same shirt from last night or the same
It's one
type?
of them. It's one
It's
of them.
one
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
From
So
the same...
I got a bunch of them from Target.
I'll tell you what, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the confidence or if it's like, yeah. When you stood on the stage for the first time in my life, I looked at you and I was like, "That's a physically capable man." And your sleeves were like really nicely cut up like
Oh,
this.
hell yeah.
Your arms they had shape to them. It wasn't like you're not cut. I'm not saying this to hurt your feelings.
No,
I'm saying
I know.
it so you know I'm not lying.
Yeah.
But you're like your arms. It looked different than I've ever seen you. And
Thank
I
you.
was so like,
Thank
I
you
said
very
to
much.
Feeney, I was like, Brendan looks kind of like swollen. And Feeney's like, don't you dare don't you dare compliment him.
Yeah, now run to his Discord with that, fucking rats. You fucking rats.
Yeah, you guys we do get a couple
What,
of
you-
messages every now and again from Feeney from his Discord about us.
Yeah, you guys are running to his Discord
Little
going,
nibbling
oh,
cheese."
Feeney's getting some shots at him. Look, he could have been here.
Yeah,
You
the
refused.
invite was in his hands and
Yeah.
he decided to set it on fire in front of us.
And you know what that means.
Take it up with him.
We love Feeney.
Yes.
I'm super excited for this weekend to all be hanging out in Tampa.
He's
or
gonna
in
be
St.
there.
Pete. Yeah.
I
yeah.
totally
It's
forgot
hard
that he
to
was gonna
remember
be there.
because we're the ones that are going to be rooming, by the way,
Yeah.
together,
Yeah,
which I'm psyched about. I'm psyched about. We got lucky.
Well, because thank God.
Yes, because we're best friends, and we can watch
You almost
movies.
said acquaintances.
Adversaries. I was saying to, I was like, is there any other rapper? I was saying this to Soder. I was like, is there any other rapper that said adversaries more than Tupac? It's like every line he was like, my adversaries.
It also worked with his tone and flow, though.
Yeah.
That word. He hit every syllable hard.
Yeah, he ruled.
Um,
R.I.P.
What were we just talking about?
Feeney's going to be at.
That's right.
Florida.
So Joke World Fest this weekend. By the time this comes out, it will have already happened.
Yes, I will have be getting dragged away by a crocodile.
Florida boy swallowed and rickrolled. I mean, if there is some
feeds a family of alligators for 6 weeks.
just you with a marshmallow in your mouth going, here, little gator,
Yeah,
and it just snaps you
I'm
right
doing
into
the
its palm.
Timon thing where I'm in a hula outfit. I'm going, don't you want to be supposed to do it?
Are you aching? Yep. For some bacon? Yep. You could be a big pig too.
That's you. That's you. You're in the Hawaiian dress. I'm spinning with an apple in my mouth. Oh, you aching? But yes, Joke World is going to be so fun.
Yeah.
I had a great time in New Hampshire. You should do that show.
Manch Vegas. I saw somebody
Manchester.
said Manch Vegas.
Manch Vegas.
Which do you know why it's called that?
No.
Well, actually, I don't know why, but I do know where it's oft referenced, and it was on Opie and Anthony back in the day. Colin Quinn had this obsession, and they used to work with this guy. Sam also worked with him. He's a guy named Scorch. And I think he initially was like a Syracuse, New York broadcaster, and then he was in Manchester, New Hampshire, and he was like trying to make it Manch Vegas. He was like touting the town out. Yeah,
Hilarious.
And he talked like this, and his voice was like this, and his whole thing was like, he was very sincere, and he was just like, the worst. Like the show is just the worst, which made it the best.
Yeah.
And Colin and they used to play clips all the time. But that seeing Manch Vegas, I was like, oh, that
I
actually,
didn't even know
made
that.
me
That's
happy.
awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, it was a great gig at the Mocha Pot, which is really cool.
What is that?
It's a coffee shop, but they made it look like a nice club, and they put all the and they had a bunch of chairs and stuff. Like they really rearranged it. These guys did a very good job. I'm a moron, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you a couple of things happened on this trip. Here's me being an idiot. I flew into Boston for some reason. I flew into Boston, and then I took an Uber from Boston to Manchester, New Hampshire, which was like an hour.
Right.
Instead of driving from New York to Manchester, which is like 4 hours.
Why? Yeah, why wouldn't you
I
do that?
don't know. And I go,
You spent way more time traveling than a 4.5 hour drive.
I know, which I could have just totally woke up early. I just went, I'm doing 2 shows that night. I don't want to be tired from the drive. I want to get on a plane. I want to be right. And I napped for I didn't even really get to nap because I got a haircut. So I was like.
In the plane?
No, I got a nap. I didn't nap on the plane. I never really nap on the plane.
Yeah.
No, I got to Manchester and I hit up the guy that was going to do my haircut.
Cut looks good. It was number
you.
2 on the AI.
Thank you very much.
Did
Thank
he
you
go by
very
that?
much. No, he just
Okay.
knew what to do. And he came out to the show, which was nice. Didn't say hi. I told you this. He didn't say goodbye, good show after. He just poof.
You said hi
gone.
though before.
He
right?
walked up, so I'm in there and he walks up and he goes, hey, what's up, man? I go, yo, because I got the haircut at 3.
Yeah.
The show was at 6:30. I wanted to get the haircut at 5. I was like, can we get the haircut at 5? Because then I'll just go to the show. And he was
with
like,
all the small little hairs.
I didn't
behind
even
your
think of
ear?
that. It was better that we didn't. But he was like, can you do 3? And I was like, okay. So I took a 20-minute nap, got the haircut, came back, took another 20-ish minute nap. So I was running on naps.
Can I ask you a very important question? And if you want to cut this out, you certainly can.
Sure.
Did you tip him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only did I tip him.
All right, good.
Not
good,
only did I
good,
tip
good.
him, he charged me.
He did.
Yeah, he fucking charged me, which I was like, it was so funny. I was like, I was going there, and I was like, because I was like, okay, I get a haircut, he gets tickets to the show.
Yeah.
The show was sold out, so it's not like it was a shit show.
No, the whole town wanted to go.
Yeah, the whole town went, and I get there, and I go, I'm getting there, and I go, look, I'm like, he's not gonna charge me, but if he does, it is what it is.
Yeah, of course.
I
You
was
could pay
like,
for a
I
haircut.
could pay for a freaking haircut. I'm loaded, man.
I'm loaded. I
And
just did a gambling commercial as a couch.
I can't wait to tell you about this. So after I go, what do I owe you, man? And he's like, that'll just be 40, boss. And I go, okay. And I gave him 50. And I was
Yeah.
like, here you go,
All right,
man.
that's nice.
It
You know
is-
when
yeah.
that happened to me is this guy reached out to me and told me that he would do a tattoo. On my leg, and I was like, "That's awesome."
Yeah.
And he sent me the idea, and I kind of liked the idea. I kind of didn't, but I was gonna be like, "It's a free tattoo." Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, I'll get it
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
And I was gonna talk him into certain alterations or whatever.
Yeah.
I get there, and I think I'm setting the appointment or even just checking out the drawing and or whatever. I don't even remember why I was there, but it wasn't to get the tattoo that day.
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right, just." It would be $500 minimum, and you could put down the $100 deposit. And I go, oh, I was like, oh, dude, I don't even like this. I was like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I thought this was something completely different. I apologize.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
my
I don't
bad.
want to waste your time.
Yeah, I'm not. I was like, I wouldn't have gotten this tattoo if I was gonna pay $500 for
Right.
it, from anybody, not
Right,
you.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
not
Just
getting,
a tattoo.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
getting
not-
2 monkeys on my thigh because I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it was my son's.
Yeah, I remember that. This is still a good tattoo. I like that idea.
Yeah, the 2 monkeys
I feel
doing
like you
karate.
should get it here.
This arm is gonna stay clean.
Get
matter
it on
what.
the other one. Then.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I said about this arm, and look at it now.
I'll tell you what though, dude. Get your tattoos before you have kids and get married and shit like that, because you so quickly lose interest in filling this out.
Oh yeah, I mean,
this is just a forever.
I
and
barely
unfinished
have any
piece.
interest in this. I'm like, I have a couple of other ideas that I want to
Mm-hmm.
put in, and then I'm like, I'm done after that. But anyway, so I get the haircut. Shows are great.
Is it extra hot in here, or are you just sweating?
I think it's extra hot, and I'm sweating.
It's both.
Could I have a rag? Can I get my?
Could I get a
can I
Craig
get,
Robinson rag?
Yeah, Craig Robinson rag. or-
Take your panties off.
So I go, ladies, ladies. Yeah, let's get that air conditioner going. Yes, I would like that.
Is
Thank
that a
you.
sham?
What is that? Yeah, is that a ShamWow? I think it's a napkin.
It's a nice little birthday.
It's
napkin,
a nice
I
little
think.
napkin. Yeah, let's start getting. Yeah,
very much.
come on over here. Oh,
Oh,
ladies.
you're like a southern
Ladies.
prosecutor.
now I got. Have you seen the kid not prosecutor? The kid. What the fuck are they? He's like, God said to do this, and Jesus said that.
Proselytizer.
Yeah, what is the word though?
I don't know. Is a priest?
No, he's like
Preacher.
a preacher. Look
Yeah.
up the child preacher, please. because he's so funny. He's
He
like,
might come up with some unwanted search results.
I'll tell you which one it is. But he's like a child preaching. He's like, and Jesus told me. My mama didn't tell me to do this. My daddy didn't tell me to do this. Jesus told me. It's called like that. He's a
And he
white...
dabs his brow.
No, but it's almost perfect for it. And I tell you this, okay, Jesus wants you to go to the Fart Carnival live at Joke World Comedy Fest. He wants you to go to the Cape Cod show starring
That's
Mike
right.
Cannon and Brennan
August
Sagalow.
29th in Cape Cod. Apparently the only live show running that evening.
Yeah, the only thing going on in
Come
that
on
town.
out, folks.
Yeah.
That's going to be such a good time. I also saw Choi last night, and his hair is objectionable.
Yeah, the facial hair?
Yeah, I told him. I was like, what is this exactly?
Yeah, he's
like,
looking for... And everything with him is like, I don't know, man. I'm just
Yeah,
trying
and then I
to
feel
do it."
immediately
Yeah, you
bad
know,
for questioning
hey,
him.
buddy, you're doing great. We
Yeah.
love you. You're loved. So, anyway, what was I going to say? So, I get the haircut and all that stuff, and the show is great. This is where... By the way, also, you know what sucks about not driving? Is these guys, 603 Barbecue...
Yes.
came out and they like catered the green room, which
And
is really
I sent
cool.
you a DM where I was like, number one, not surprised whatsoever that your attire for barbecue is a white T-shirt. It's just, but also
good one,
you're
too.
yeah, the new one. I
That
assume.
new one, yeah, the new
Brand
like
new.
Old Navy one. That
And I was
got.
like, good on you for not spilling. That's
I
really
spilled,
incredible.
yeah. And they got me a Tide stick too. I was like, I spilt on me, and I was like, shit. And they're like, you want us to go run you and get you a Tide stick? And I was like, no, you don't have to do that. And they're like, it's really easy. And I go, all right, go get it.
Did it come out?
Yeah, it did.
All
come
right,
out. It
good,
came out.
good stuff.
So much that after the first show, a lady came up to me and she went, what kind of... I'm standing by my merch, by the way. She goes, what kind of shirt is that? And I go, oh, well, it's like, this one says Sag Daddy to Pod. And she goes, no, that you're wearing.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, it's from Old Navy. And I went, what is it? Check it out. And she was like, okay. And she's like, I want to get my boyfriend that. And I was like, good, go get him that.
Oh,
I
that
go, you want to
is-
buy a T-shirt? And she was like, and I went, forget it. Forget it and forget you.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Another reason why I should have drove, I could have taken all of my shirts, but I just filled up my luggage. And then another reason was after both the shows, I didn't want to eat barbecue.
How much thought do you put into your travel?
Not much. And
Like in terms of minutes.
Did
What was it? So you had one idea, and that idea was I'm flying to Boston and taking an Uber, and there was no second thought to challenge that original thought.
There was, but the second thought was vetoed on. It lost the vote.
The second thought.
It lost the vote.
It just lost because it was second.
Well, I was like, yeah, what I should have done was talk to anybody about it and asked and told them what I was doing.
Yeah, but that goes against your very fabric.
Yeah, I should have even hit up Emilio and been like, how do I get to this place?
Meanwhile, you cut him out of the gig years ago. He
Yeah,
has
I
no
know.
idea you're even over there.
So,
Who starts a sentence
So,
and then
Drew.
takes a deep gulp?
Well,
Get that on one.
I just went, save me some barbecue for after the shows. They brought so much, and it was so delicious.
Well, that big fucking hunk of meat, was that
Oh my
brisket
God, it
that
was
they
brisket,
held up
bro.
with
They
the
had
black?
brisket. They had pork things. What are those called? Toes, I guess. What are those?
They're not called toes.
What are they?
Pork things?
Come on, you know.
What do you mean, like burnt ends? Like pulled
Yes.
pork?
Yes, burnt ends.
Okay, those are delicious.
They're so fucking
Yeah.
good. Sausage, barbecue ribs, pulled pork. They brought the works. And
Mac and cheese?
mac and cheese.
Oh,
And
shove it up my ass.
here's my thing. I went, well, I do not want to eat before the second show. I want to not be fucking dead from barbecue between shows.
Yeah.
So it would just save me
Plus,
some.
I got a whole Uber and a flight home after this. So.
Well, yes, because my flight was my flight was also at 6 a.m. So I had to be at the Boston airport at 5:25 in the morning, which means I had to wake up from my hotel.
Who do you think
at
you are? Like,
3:45
what are you, Kobe
in
Bryant
the
coming in and out of cities, just like at your whim. Hey, I'll be there for 47 minutes. Nobody look at me. I have barbecue prepared, and a Tide stick better be fucking ready if I spill.
yeah, I was treated like a fucking king, and then I got the fuck out. It was sick. And
The King of Manchester.
King of Manchester. So I did have to be up, which this guy said to me, one of the audio guys, because I'm saying it on stage, and the audience is like, "What is wrong with you?"
Mm-hmm.
And he comes up to me, the audio guy, and he goes, "Hey man, is that true? You got to be like out of your hotel at 3:45." And I go, "Yeah, it fucking sucks." And he's like, "Oh, cool. Do you want to ride?" And I go, "Okay." I go,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I was gonna get an Uber." And he goes, "Dude, it's all right. Save $80. Like,
Wow.
yeah." He was like, "I'll drive you." And I was like, "You got to be at my hotel at 3:45 in the morning." And
Mm-hmm.
he goes, "Yeah, that's fine." Like, he's like, "I don't sleep, so I'll be up then. So I'll just pick you up."
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh, cool." So I do the
Who
show.
is this guy to the show?
He's like the
Producer,
audio
is he-
guy. He,
Oh, okay.
he was like,
audio.
He was,
right,
he
right.
was doing the audio on the mics and
Yeah.
stuff. And good dude. I will say this. So I grab the barbecue. I get a ride home from another comic. I mean, it's really cool. These like, it's like a community. I like stop in the community and everyone helps me do my show and get me home and all that stuff. They gave me, these barbecue guys gave me like 5 pounds of barbecue left.
Oh
And
my
I'm
God.
holding this leftovers tray
Yeah.
filled with barbecue. And I'm like, I don't get to my hotel till midnight.
Right.
And I go, I'm gonna eat this. I'm hungry, but I have to be up in 3. I set an alarm for 3:40
Yeah.
to just get up,
What?
grab my shit, and then go downstairs.
You set your alarm for 5 minutes before you ask the guy to get there?
Yeah.
You're an ass.
Why?
Because I can't.
I'm not an ass.
You're not an ass, I guess. I just can't operate like you. I don't have.
Well.
I don't have that type of like security that everything is gonna be
Right,
okay.
I know. The guy texted me when I was in the hotel room, and he's like, okay, 3:45, I'll be there prompt. It's 12 o'clock. I'm eating fucking meat. And I'm going, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
God, this meat.
Well, you
Jesus
took a meat
Christ.
Ambien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I pass out. 3:40.
Mm-hmm.
I got into a good headspace with it because when you like sometimes if I have to get up in a couple hours, I'm like, oh, what's even the point? I think about that the entire time. I tricked my brain into being like, this is a nap. You're just taking a nap and then you're going home.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got up, 3:40, I was like, okay, I wasn't too bad.
You were okay.
I was okay.
You
Packed
ever feel
up what
so
I had to
fucked
pack up.
from that though, that like you only get an hour or 2 hours of sleep, where you genuinely feel like kind of like dizzy, fucked up?
Yes.
Like where you're like, oh, I'm like not
Yes.
supposed to be up.
Yeah, especially because I'm smoking weed the entire time.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
So 3:40, I get up. I'm looking at a pile of meat that part of me goes, I should probably tell the lady at the front desk that there's a big thing of meat before a bunch of flies get to it. You know what I mean? Something like that. I was like, how long can you keep this out?
You didn't consider like giving it to the other comedians who are likely hungry.
I wanted it. I thought I was going to
You
eat it all.
wanted it? I wanted all
I thought I was
5
going to eat
pounds.
it all. I thought I was going to eat it all. And the comics had already ate. I was like,
Yeah.
everybody already ate.
No, I know, but I would have been not to say you're not thoughtful or anything like that. I'm just saying it would have dawned on me that these are small town, small market comics that are just starting
Sure,
or
yeah,
opening.
yeah.
So it's like they could always use more food.
Well, yeah, they ate. I told them because the
But I mean, to
guys
take
at the
home.
Mocha. Well, the guys at the Mocha. There was more. They could have
Okay.
taken home. The guys at the Mocha Pot were like, "Hey, can the other comics like come in here?" I was like, "Everyone, come and eat some food."
yeah,
Like, what the
yeah.
fuck are you talking about? So, but I think there was a bunch of students or something on a trip because they were a bunch of like young dudes in the like. There's like a pool table and shit, and they were playing. And part of me was like, oh, maybe I should bring it down to the young dudes. But I was like, and just be like, guys, but I was like, it's kind of weird. I'm just some strange lesbian coming down and being like, do you guys want meat?
Bucket of meat for you.
But exactly. It wasn't
Yeah.
even like it's one thing if it's a bunch of different kind of foods,
Yeah.
but it's like
Also,
they
all the
don't know if
pieces are
it's
half
people
eaten because you
You
wanted
know
to
what
taste
I mean?
everything.
Exactly. But they don't know if I just killed a bunch of people and cooked them up
Yeah.
and now I'm feeding them to you. So I just left it in the thing. So I get up. It's 3:40 in the morning. I go down to the hotel. I walk out with my suitcase. I text the guy on my way down. Walk out of the thing. Standing outside. It's kind of nice out. Looking around.
Oh.
I'm out front. Looking around some more. It becomes about 3:50.
Yeah.
And I go, all right, well, I got to make a move here. I'm like, because I got to leave. It takes
Yeah.
an hour to get to the Boston airport,
Right.
and I'm boarding at 5:25. So I'm like, okay, if it becomes 4 o'clock and he's not here, I call him. He's not picking up.
Oh.
Question mark.
Oh, then that's
question marks.
as soon as you call him and he's
Question
not picking
marks.
up, that's that.
Yeah. I did all of that. Question mark. Little text messages. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Not picking up.
Uh-huh.
I go. I gotta make a move. I can't wait here. So he didn't show up. This guy who went. He goes. I don't sleep, man. Hey, I got you. Let me help you save $80. He didn't show up.
That's like my father-in-law. He'll constantly be like, I haven't slept a fucking minute in 8 years. Every time I see him, he's asleep in the living room. 100% of the time, he's
I can't believe I trusted some random fucking guy. I go, so now here's my situation. I have to get an Uber to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning, not scheduled, in Manchester, New Hampshire, which is not really a Ubers all around you kind of city.
Sure.
It's like it's like impossible. It's impossible. I have both Uber and Lyft open at the same time, racing to find someone. Not happening. It starts becoming 4:05, 4:10, 4:15. Not happening. I'm pushing down rage for the guy. I've been pretty good recently with not being super mad when normally I would get mad. Because I was like, oh, this fucking guy. And I was just like, whatever. It is what it is.
I think this, like, in these particular moments where you are so, like, black and white correct. Like, there's no option for him to be even right in any way.
Right.
I think you can kind of freely be upset. Like, I think take that as a treat for yourself.
But I just didn't. It didn't come. Like
it'll come at the wrong time when Caroline does.
Yeah,
something.
of course. Oh no, this motherfucker!
You just put a head through your fucking drywall, and you're like, sorry, that was for Manchester.
Even a couple of months ago, I would have texted the guy who booked me and been like, "Hey, just so you know, this happened. Blah blah blah. I'm not happy. Blah blah blah." But I was just like,
I'm not happy. Make Princess happy.
Yeah, I know. But there was really, I just went a couple of steps in the future of like, what is the point of that? Like, this guy fucked up. It happens. I don't want anybody to get in trouble. Even if I text this guy all this stuff, all he's going to say to me is like, dude, I'm so sorry.
Dude,
man.
It would be so many it would be so many messages.
It's another conversation that I just don't want to have.
Can I ask, and if it skips too much ahead, save it, but like, did you end up getting in touch with him at all?
So, this is what happened.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this Uber. I got Lyft and Uber both working overtime. I got a couple of guys in Bangladesh going, like fucking with
manual Ubers,
manual
plugs.
Manual. We're working for you, man. And
it's like how the street lights used to change in Manhattan.
Yeah. I finally get a guy at about 4:20. So either way, I'm running to the airport. Like even if I get him now, I gotta whatever. He says he's 10 minutes away.
The Uber.
Yeah. And I go, okay. Well, okay, that's great. It's still a long time to wait, but I'm like, all right. So the guy comes, I get into his fucking Uber. This guy was awesome. He's like, oh, I heading to the airport, huh? I was like, yeah. And I immediately go, I had a guy, but he didn't pick me up. So that's my situation. He goes, wow, you're really lucky, man. He's like, I had a guy that I was supposed to pick up for the airport, and he canceled. That's why I'm up right now. And I was like,
maybe it's the same guy.
Shit. Yeah, right? He ordered it for me. He goes, buddy. Took it all mad,
He was
man.
planning to go, but sit in the passenger seat.
Yeah. He was like, you know what? And in the long run, I would have had to talk to this dude for an hour.
Yeah.
This Uber driver, he just goes, I'll get you there. And I was like, my boarding time's 5:25. And he goes, I'm in the back. He goes, rest your eyes. I'm getting you there. And I was
man.
just like, I put my back there, and we got there at 5 o'clock. He like,
no shit.
Yeah, we got there at 5 o'clock.
In 40 minutes?
Yeah, he.
Oh my god.
He beat everything. And even my heart, even my cold heart.
Did you give him any barbecue?
I should have.
Yeah, you should have given him the tray.
I didn't think I'd have to reward anybody at that point. So all of the meat and stuff was in the room.
What do you mean? That guy offered you a free ride. You wouldn't have offered him like gas money or anything?
I would have offered him gas money or something. It's 3:45 in the. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. I mean, he did see a great show. He saw 2 great shows. He worked 2 great shows. Congratulations. That's your payment. But
what happened to the barbecue?
So it's in the room. I mean,
you just left it in your hotel room.
I left it in the room for some maid to chew on. Oh, with the thing on it.
Okay,
I
okay.
put the thing on it.
Gotcha.
I'm not an animal.
I wasn't sure. I could honestly see like that wide open with the wet part of the aluminum top down on your bed.
Yeah.
And then one of your like jerk off towels jammed like into the barbecue sauce. Like just the worst possible mess for everybody.
Yeah. And then even the thought of that would make me jerk off. Meaning like they have to touch my jerk off meat.
My jerk off meat.
But I did get a text message from the guy while I was in the Uber, and he was like, "Dude, I'm so sorry. I overslept. This is the most fucked up thing I've done in a decade." He said that. I was like, and then I was like, I'm not gonna answer
10 years
this.
ago was bad.
I know. I was like, I just saw an insight to who that guy was. I was like, were you like an alcoholic or something that fucked up your life and shit? Like, I was like, I shouldn't have trusted you. I just shouldn't have trusted some random guy.
I think it's
drive me to
always
the fucking airport.
It's not even that he's random. It was a kind offer completely. It's just like it's always better to pay.
Yeah.
It's always better not to owe anybody anything.
Right.
Even if they mean well, you'd be like, "Hey man, I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I just prefer a scheduled thing that I have control of." And
Right.
that's
I
it,
can't believe I didn't think that this was a possibility. I went, hell yeah, free ride, 3:45 in the morning.
You were living the Louis J. Gomez life on the road, where you were periscoping yourself sleeping and somebody driving you to the airport.
He did that?
He used to get picked up randomly by fans all the time.
Yeah.
He didn't use Uber for the
Gomites.
first like 11 years of his
think
career.
that's where Gomites like started originating.
I'm sure.
'Cause He's like, attention Gomites.
It's enviable.
I need a ride.
I also don't think I don't think he really got like screwed over by it at all. Like I think he mostly, for the most part, those people showed up for him.
Yeah. I'm just learning. We get a lot of offers for nice things to happen, and I just don't think I'm gonna take any of them anymore. I'm just like, they're not really working out. You know, I'm paying for haircuts. I'm missing my ride.
Well, it's paying for haircuts, missing my ride.
So, I think
that's how I
I'm
feel
just
about weed
gonna...
now a little bit too, where it's like somebody will like hand you a joint they just rolled with their tongue, and you're like, I'm all set.
Totally.
Thank you very much.
Rolled with their tongue. Totally.
I mean, what? So you got there, you got home.
I got
everything was
there.
fine.
He texted me. He was like, he texted me that thing. Then he was like, I just went, all good, man. I got an Uber, and he was like, oh man, I want to do not Sudoku, but Sapuka to myself. And
That's fine.
And I know it's funny. It was funny. And Caroline was like, man, it's funny, whatever. Like she was like, but I did say to her, I was like, that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah,
I was like,
make a joke.
Yeah, don't make any jokes to me right now. I almost missed my flight because of you. So
You did play it off like you were able to get an Uber right away, though.
I said I was finally able to get an Uber. I threw finally in there.
Good for
I went,
you.
all good, man. I finally got an Uber.
Yeah.
But sincerely, I didn't really feel that much anger. I was like, whatever. That got me. I was like, don't make a fucking joke, dude. But other than that.
You're an interesting guy, man. Your value system is all over the place. Because what you...
I go with how I feel.
Yeah, the things that make you mad wouldn't really make anybody else mad, and then the things you let fly would like set somebody into an existential crisis.
Well,
for 5
maybe
years.
that's something recent. I think this might be a transformative time in my life, because that would have like a couple of months ago. I would have never answered that guy again. I would have blocked him, and I would have ratted him out to his fucking guy, his friend.
What do you mean?
I would have said to the guy who fucking booked me, like, this happened. Don't let this happen. You know what I mean? What are you laughing about?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'm laughing
Why is that
because
funny?
you're a Karen. What are you talking about?
What do you
you're
mean?
ratting these guys out to their fucking employer? Their job pays
I'm not a
11
Karen
cents a
anymore.
day.
I'm not a Karen anymore. They're not getting 11 cents a day. They're not fucking
This guy
kids
plugs in
working
fucking
in a
aux
goddamn
cords.
cave. And I'm telling you, I'm not doing that anymore because of all that stuff. I don't
see.
want to rat a guy out. I don't want to do this thing.
How many guys have you ratted out?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. And that door's not still closed. You can get ratted out any second.
Damn, and that door's what a threat.
Yeah,
That's
be
crazy.
nice. And that goes for everyone. Except for Dom. See, that's a war tactic.
Nice.
I go, except for Dom.
Yeah.
Now I make you guys go, what the fuck?
No, I like
And
Dom
now
too.
you're
I
against
have a special
Dom.
thing with Dom also.
Well, anyway, so that was my New Hampshire story. I got
that's outstanding.
Yeah.
That's outstanding. I went to like I said last episode, I went to the J. Cole show, and I already told the story of what happened on Beautiful Boys. But like as a rapper, I think I think you got to see one of his shows.
I would love to see one of his shows.
Because I think across genre.
Yeah.
Of any like comedy, music, whatever, he's one of the best performers I've watched.
Yeah.
Like 2.5 hours, no features, no breaks, no backstage sips of water, no nothing.
He has to take sips of water.
No, he sat down on a fucking bench in front of 20,000 or 18, 19,000 people.
Whoa.
And took a sip and was like, God damn. And like, dude, some of the people.
Awesome, dude.
This guy, I didn't tell this part. This guy, he goes like bar for bar. That's a big thing with Cole concerts is like everybody will rap bar for bar with him because his shit is so complex that's like.
What do you mean? Like there's a live aspect of.
A live aspect, they'll put a camera on to the audience as he's like walking through the audience, or even if he's up there and they'll put another reaction shot and it's people just spitting.
Really?
Like they're just doing the verse.
Whoa.
And it's so there's been videos of literally an entire those suites of just giant black dudes like hanging out. Saw Johnny P's what's it called that you posted today?
Yeah.
They went bar for bar on his verse with Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher, yeah.
Dude, and it was like such a cool thing. So he calls this one old song, I forget what it was called now, it's slipping my mind, but he was like, if anybody knows this song and can go bar for bar with me, let's go. Let's battle, basically.
Bro, that's fucking cool. Like of their own bars?
No, of just like, if you know everything, perform it. Let's see if you know this bar for bar.
That's like a dream, dude.
It's Green Day pulling a guitarist up on stage.
Green Day pulling a guitarist up. It's almost better than that because you feel like you're actually fucking doing it.
Of course. And this guy, I'm not going to take a big sip. So this guy they're like finding this one dude, and I guess he started in the audience, like I said, and literally rapped the entire 39 intro, which is 2.5 minutes of breathless, like,
damn, bro.
While getting, like, grabbed.
I can't believe your wife bought the tickets for you and her and not us.
I know.
Like, what?
She loved it. She had a great time.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sure you guys had a great time.
We
but
did.
I would have also loved to go.
Oh, it would have been more meaningful.
Yeah, next time you buy your husband tickets for something that I would like, buy me a ticket as well.
Just get 3.
Just get 3.
Just get 3. Bring our son
get
Brendan.
3, yeah.
So they do the bar for he finds this guy, I think, as he's like walking through, and he's like, this guy just said he could do this.
Yeah.
And they're like, can the spotlight find him? And this is how you could tell it's like not a plant, because it took like 4 minutes to find this guy. Like they're like, no, over there. And like, no, wrong, idiot. Like, it wasn't an act, but they were like literally trying to find him.
Hilarious.
And finally it came on the guy, and the place goes ballistic.
Yeah.
And so the song starts, and the guy literally outperforms J. Cole.
Whoa.
Like, he does the whole thing where he's like, doing the raps and like acting out the tombstone and the gun and the brain and the back.
Dude,
and he's like,
and
he's just like doing this whole thing, grabbing in a white guy to be like, and then pushing him out of frame. And the whole place is like, ah! They can't believe how good this is.
Is he young? Was he a young kid?
I don't know. He could have been either 56 years old or 11. I have like no idea. He was
is so
he was
cool.
wearing like his homemade fall off, almost airbrushed like a funeral shirt.
Dude.
It was so cool. Like that part of the show, I just like I had a fucking ear to ear smile.
Yeah.
Just like that was awesome.
Where were you guys sitting? Were you like far?
We sat in the 200, so it wasn't like we weren't super close or on the floor, but we had a great vantage point because he moved a lot.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like he stood in one place, and the
Dude,
set
that
itself
is so sick.
changed lighting and changed like background, which subtly changed what you were looking at in front. Like I think it was his house, but like kind of more like haunted-y type from Fayetteville.
Whoa.
And like the lighting was super cool. The entire performance element of it.
Yeah.
He's like a one of one. I've gone to a bunch of rap shows. Typically they're pretty awful. Like in terms of like Jay-Z, I saw him and Mary J. Blige.
That was bad?
It was like one of the worst shows I've ever been to.
Really?
Yeah, because he's just like, PIMP. Like he just has no tune. Like that's not even his song.
That's
50 Cent song. Whatever it was. I forget. That was.
No
was
wonder
just like,
you didn't like it.
Yeah, it was the wrong show.
He was going, I'm the real Slim Shady. I was like, you're not even that guy.
I did fall asleep during Mary J, but
did you?
Yeah, I was hammered.
Yeah, of course.
But
if you're gonna fall asleep to anybody, it's Mary J.
I forget what it was, but it was that kind of thing where he was yelling the chorus instead of like I can't even think of a Jay-Z song right now, but like
I knew what you were talking about.
You know,
though.
like
Bam,
yelling
bam,
over
Big
it and
Pimpin' is
it's
what you were
out of
thinking.
tune.
Bum, bum, bum,
Yeah.
bam, bam, bam. Yeah.
And it sounds like you're like a bunch of fucking men just yelling over it. It's like you're not performing. You're literally just yelling over this, and it sucks.
I would love to see J. Cole. That would be fucking sick. I mean, I wish we can do shit like that with our performances. Like, have some sort of idea what's behind us and all that shit, where you have to bring it on the road everywhere you go. I have a fucking big depiction of my house at the Mocha Pot.
Well, that's why.
This whole tour's costing me $500,000, man. I don't know.
That's why Kanye clears like $11 a show because he brings the earth with him.
Right.
And he, like his production costs like exactly how much a sellout makes.
That's such a fucking. I want to see that show too.
Yeah, I mean that does look pretty crazy.
I'd love to go to a concert.
A concert, just any
some sort of concert.
Yeah,
I miss it.
Where are you at with the whole Kanye thing? Like, are you good on him?
As a Jew myself.
Well, that's why
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't think he was a Nazi.
I thought he was mentally ill.
He's mentally ill.
Yeah.
Like of course. I mean, you got to take. Like, when you see someone who's not mentally ill being like, fuck the Jews, that's when, or fuck the blacks or whatever, that's when you have a problem.
Sure.
When you go, fuck that guy. But then when someone's like, the Jews, and you go, of course they're talking about the Jews. That's always what mentally ill people are talking about.
It always funnels
back.
It's
some sort of racism. And they're just getting it out because they want to say the most evil thing.
Well, I wonder also what about mania itself, like, really drives you into conspiracy and then inevitably the Jews.
Well,
because all roads lead back to
in a way.
Hapeville.
In a way, yeah.
I mean, that was deep
do.
inside the rabbit hole. It's like, if you dug deep enough, you asked like 10 questions, they'd be like,
it's one of the oldest religions, I guess.
Yeah.
That they have a lot of history with the planet.
I suppose.
I'll tell you this. Speaking of crazy people, the other night, like last night or 2 nights ago, I'm standing outside of the new cellar that hasn't opened yet.
Yeah.
And because that's where I've been going to smoke, because I was smoking outside of the Fat Black, and one of the security guards was like, and I was like, oh fuck, am I like doing something wrong? And so now I smoke all the way down the block.
Yeah.
And
no, the problem is every time they open the door, it creates an airstream, and they get hit in the face with weed.
Yeah, exactly. So I was smoking out there, and I heard a guy. He was walking by me. He was a crazy guy, greasy hair, humpback. Ironically enough, I guess, or I don't know what the word is. Big Dogs T-shirt. He was wearing a.
You're the only two I know.
Very dirty backpack, blue, and he's going, and he's walking by, and I go, "Ooh, here comes a crazy guy." And he literally goes, "I'm not making this up." He goes. And Austin ruined the comedy scene. The Austin scene ruined comedy. And I was like, what?
Dude.
I was like, I just saw a crazy guy, and he goes, the Austin scene ruined comedy.
I mean,
that's how you know it's like, all right, let's shut the fuck up about this. Let's just shut up. No, it's gotten to this part where
I took that as he probably like didn't get pulled for Kill Tony 8 straight times, and then he just walked to New
drove
York.
him crazy.
Yeah,
that's like a Batman origin story, a Batman villain origin story. Yeah, I don't know. I knew he probably was an open micer, but he was nuts. He was nuts and dirty.
Well, that's we're not really privy to that world fully anymore, but like we talked about it. O'Hanlon's open mic, there would be very many mentally ill people.
Oh yeah,
and not just dormant mental ill or just like even like fun mental ill.
Yeah,
scary, shark-eyed, blinking sideways eyelids.
Where you're like, fuck, if this guy goes up, we might not be able to get him off.
Totally. Do you remember that old guy that used to, DeStefano would definitely know who I'm talking about. He used to have cornrows. He was like 70, and he had cornrows, and he'd just go on stage, and he'd have like, his pants going, and he would just ramble incoherently. Like,
He's like that white guy we were talking about last week about the were we talking about that? The white guy who sounds black who's like all
on the
all
Knicks?
over the. Not on the Knicks.
Oh, their new rookie Nickel. He has the best voice ever. Shouted.
No, there's like this one guy who's like making his rounds. He was like a guy who was in jail. And he
Oh,
like
yes,
went by,
yes.
And he's like, you know.
I grew up in a black neighborhood. That
Yeah.
shit was abusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's so many fucking crazy people in open mics. Nice little period on that conversation.
We really buttoned that one up, didn't we?
Nice little bow on that convo.
What was the other thing that you did?
So the Ballad of Hollywood Sags continues.
Oh yes, the commercial.
The Ballad of Hollywood Sags continues.
And I just noticed
what?
Your fucking face.
I had the mustache for the commercial. So
So what benefit are we to that?
I
This
don't
was
know.
a show gag, dude. This wasn't a fucking draft.
You know how I feel about show gags. This is pure.
You know how I feel about trying.
Why don't we just have somebody come in here and spit in their fucking mouth then, huh? Opie? Huh?
Opie. Did he do that?
No.
I'll
Yeah, I
ca-
actually
I'll
think they
fucking
did.
smash your
Baby
cake.
Bird? Baby
No,
Bird?
I'm sure they did.
Yeah, the baby bird. They used to do that. They would chew up food and have an intern spit it into an intern's mouth. So I did this commercial, and I will say this: I think I fucking hated it, but but it was also fun. But also, I don't know. It was just like I was there all day, and
course,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah,
a real
yeah.
commercial. I don't know what I was thinking, bro, but I was like,
You
but
thought
they-
it was just gonna be a guy in a DSLR,
Right,
And
or
you
like-
fucking around wearing couch stuff,
right? Even even like the shit that we did for the loaded questions thing.
Yeah.
Like that was still that's a set, but that's like what I was picturing, like
Casual.
just a bunch of casual lights,
Yeah.
bunch of people
Yeah.
there, little bit of craft.
Makes you think of it maybe a little bit differently, huh?
little bit.
Yeah.
This was a full-on fucking shoot. I had a trailer. I had I was like in this makeup. They had makeup ladies.
Did you have
that
your
were doing
Desi
me.
P place too? The Lucy
No,
and
no,
Desi?
no. I wish their craft services were amazing. People took a lunch. Like it was nuts. We were there all day. There was all these workers coming in and out of
Yeah.
the house, working.
Has this
Polymarket commercial?
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what it is. Polymarket.
No kidding. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Which
are
I didn't know
fucking-
what
you are
what that
baby
is.
birding the devil into children's mouths.
I
dude.
didn't
You
know.
are the worst
I heard
guy.
they're bad.
They're terrible.
I heard
they're
they're bad.
benefiting a lot from the current war, and they are definitely in cahoots with this with our government.
No wonder they paid so much.
I mean, honestly, you should have renegotiated. You should have been like, I want $350,000 right now.
Ah, yes, I should have.
Like, I know. I heard that this
I
morning
took-
you said the Strait was open.
Well, what it really was they had already shot a commercial with Steve Renazizi.
oh,
But then they found out that he
It was
did
him,
9/11, and they
he did
replaced
9/11.
him. If you could believe that. I mean, let's give Steve like shut up. Like let him fucking work.
I mean,
Like,
the guy has apologized for it, and what does he
like
have
you
to
haven't
do?
fucking lied before. Shut up.
Who here has not told a completely fabricated story for years and then forgot that it was fake?
Yeah.
I literally, I have like memories that I'm not sure if I made them up, and they're just as real.
Anyway, so I did it, and we were doing two separate commercials where I was in makeup changes. They put me in a dress, like these crackers do. And,
You were like Mary Tyler Moore. You were in every scene.
well, I
different
posted
outfit.
it for my tour and all that stuff. And there were people in the comments being like, "Oh, Sags is in the Illuminati now."
Yeah.
You know?
Did you have a humiliation ritual? Did they make you?
Well,
like,
I don't know. You can tell me. So, the director was somebody who was he was a younger guy. I think he was younger. He was good, but I think we rubbed each other wrong.
Oh,
Pretty much
immediately?
the entire time. We were
'Cause
we
you were
were rubbing.
joking?
Well, he just kept like, I wasn't even really joking. I was like, I would have loved to joke, but like,
I mean, if there's anything I know about you, it's that you love to
we
joke.
do the first thing where I'm, where I'm dressed like a couch, and we do the whole thing, and that was fine. I mean, he was coming in and going like, "Brennan, can you do it like this? Can you do it like that?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." That's not really where.
Are you riffing at all, or you're
not on that
purely
one?
script? Okay.
Not on that one. I was like, I've never done this before.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable riffing right now.
You're
I
wearing a
just met
couch?
some of these guys. One of them was Derek Drescher. I am wearing a
Oh,
couch,
nice.
and so, but that was fine. So then we go back to the makeup. We're doing a different thing. I'm putting on different outfits, which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to this other thing where now we're all in the house, and there's all this crew. And I said something like, I was like, "Hey, look, everybody's working. Everybody," I was trying to start getting comfortable for me, And I said,
You're becoming a vocal leader.
I said something about Adobe Premiere. I went, "Hey, we all got Adobe Premiere here," or something like that. Something like that. I made a joke about Adobe Premiere, right?
What does that even mean?
The editing software. I made some sort of joke about like, we're all getting we're really putting Adobe Premiere to work on this one, like something like that. I think that was the exact one. I think that's exactly what I said. I said we're really.
I'm a Final Cut guy myself, but hey, good on you for using Adobe Premiere.
I literally was like, I think that's exactly what I said. Hey, we're putting Adobe Premiere to work on this one, huh? And he goes, "We don't use Adobe Premiere," and walked away. And I went, "Ugh."
Yeah.
I went, "Okay." And another time, there was another time with a different guy. One of the actors I was working with. I think he didn't know what he said was rude.
The actor didn't know, or the director.
So, because I come out, I'm dressed as the couch. I come out and I'm like, and I go, I'm like, I go, "Am I allowed?" I turn to the other actors, because we were like, "Okay, cut," and they're fixing some shit. And I go, "Am I doing okay? Like, do you guys have any suggestions on how I should do this or something?" And one of the guys goes, "Yeah, no, you're doing great. It's your world, buddy. We're just living in it." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I literally said out loud, I went, "What the fuck?" I was like laughing at it. I was like, "What the hell?" I literally said to him, I went, "What did I do to you, dude?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's so funny. You have like a different type of autism where like you're reactive autism. Like you don't even know. So like he didn't know that he was being rude, and you couldn't help yourself from being rude back.
Well, what am I gonna do? Hold that in?
I think that's so.
I don't even think what I did was rude back.
What he was kind of saying was, "Hey, fuckface, we're actors.
Right.
We didn't get the lead. You did.
Right.
Stop asking us to help you with making more money than us."
Right. That's so true. That is so true. They kept calling me one, which I liked. They're
One?
like flying
one on the call street?
Yeah, they were like flying one over, and I was like, "Look at me." I literally said to the guy. So there was a guy that was kind of in the makeup trailer with me. One of the dads from he was a character on Wizards of Waverly Place. And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool, dude." And he actually just went viral because there's a picture of him and John Goodman that he took. Look up John Goodman loses 70 pounds. And there's a picture that is going viral of people being like, "John Goodman looks bad," even though he's 75 or something like that. And the other guy that's taking the selfie with him is the guy I was doing a commercial with.
Funny.
And I said to him at one point, I went, "I've never done this before." And he was like, "Really?" And I could tell it.
You made the classic mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, that's him. That's him right there.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean the only thing, the hair.
And he was
help.
really nice. He was this guy named Dave, and he was really nice. But when
I think I met that guy.
Yeah, he was really nice. He was so professional, and he was like saying hi to everybody in the thing, and he was a really nice guy. So I don't want to shit on him, but he did have a reaction to me telling him I've never done this before, and I'm
justifiable.
I'm number one on the thing, and I'm going. Huh? It's like remember when someone got a headshot on the Comedy Cellar, and they were like, "Is this good?"
Yes,
that was essentially what I did.
Yes,
that's exactly what I did.
That's exactly it.
So okay, the Adobe Premiere thing happens, and he's kind
Did you find out what they use?
No, he walked away. I was like, I don't care. I don't care about this at all. And we actually then had so then another thing happened where he goes, Where that happened, and then the next thing we shot was actually really fun. Like I broke a fucking pool stick and I threw it on the ground. It's really, and we all watched it. We were like, we gotta watch this because it was really funny. And we were like, oh, cool, yeah. And so I was like, okay, whatever. This guy's a little like spicy, whatever.
Sure.
It's fine. I'm not gonna have beef with the director like I'm
First director
like
you ever worked with.
I mean, if this
You
is
get known
showbiz,
for being a problem on set from day one. Your first ever
if
job.
this is show business, I'm fucking out, man. If this, I gotta answer to this fucking
This
schmo.
does though. This really this does prove that that we were like beaten down in different ways, and also you are like pure funny. Whereas like I, in these environments, I sometimes get like fucked up, and I think of everybody like my parents, and I'm just kind of like more. It takes me a minute to kind of break out of that.
Right.
And you are like flipping tables and kicking a punch bowl into somebody's face within 11 seconds.
Yeah,
and
I really,
but I admire that type of. That chaos that you bring, because that's what comedy is.
right, and it's also like anytime I've given a fuck and been nervous, I fail.
Tuck my dick in between my legs and cluck.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. You chickens ain't brave enough to say the stuff I say, so just tape it shut.
Shit, half the shit I say, I just make it up to make you mad. So kiss my white naked ass.
Yeah, if it isn't a rapper that I'll make it as, I'll be a fucking rapist in a Jason mask. So
Clip it.
clip that. No, that's not the clip. So okay, so here's another thing that happened, right? So we're I'm getting the old lady makeup done.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. And this is where I think it all kind of comes to. We've all been there for a very long time.
Yeah.
They gave us really good food at the craft services, so we're all like asleep.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of.
What was the food?
There were it was like obviously a big salad, dumplings, fucking pigs in a blanket, steak.
Oh, mixed cuisines.
Yeah, it was all of this shit.
Yeah.
And they had this great watermelon juice that they had.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? It was real, you know what I'm saying? And it was so good. And okay, so now I'm getting the makeup done. They're putting the prosthetics of the old lady on my face, and which was actually not too bad. They were telling me, they were like, a lot of people are like upset at this point. They're like a lot of people get fidgety at this, and I was like, it's just easy shit. Like they were grabbing. It felt kind of good. They were like massaging my face. So this guy runs in, and you know what I hate about commercial sets anyway? I don't think they really give a fuck about. I mean, like I've been there before.
You're the best. You're the best ever. And as a veteran of my field, you know what I hate about a commercial set?
I've never been on a commercial set besides the dog birds or
The
bird dogs.
Yeah.
But I have been on a set where you can
Is
tell
that still an active company? Or have they been likely arrested for fraud?
I have been on sets of people that don't give a fuck about what they're making.
Sure.
Truly.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the vibe of like, we're making a fucking commercial. Who gives a shit? I mean, it's like a Polymark commercial. It's like big, but I was like, okay, whatever. This is where it all comes to kind of a head. So this guy runs in and he goes, hey, you have to memorize this for the next thing. That's easy. I'm sitting there for like 20 minutes. So I'm like, okay, good. That's
Are
easy.
you good at that?
Couple of lines. This I was not too bad at because it was a couple of lines that I was like, this isn't hard at all.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, whatever. Not hard at all. Memorized it. They come in. I'm in the old lady shit. They have me sitting in a talking head kind of one shot thing. And I'm going to the camera like, Polymark, I'm a sellout and blah, 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 blah. You know, and I'm like, I sold my soul for blood money. Not even that much of it, to be honest.
A lot of Americans can't afford breakfast.
Right.
Polymarket.
Bet on anything. Lose your money. And I do the line, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
And they go, okay, so they're like, all right, so we do the shot with the hello and all that stuff. That was fine. They take all the makeup off me. They go, we got one more thing. You got to wear, like, okay, I put on my outfit for that thing. It's another. They want me to do the talking head thing again without the makeup on. Okay. I go, okay, that's fine. I sit down and I do the line. Perfect. Last second, some lady runs in. She goes, we got to change it. We got to change it. They said the client wants this to be said and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The line is a lot harder, and it's like a bigger paragraph.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I literally texted Emilio after this, and I went, I need some acting classes. And I was like, find a legit acting teacher, because I need to.
Why don't you ask Dan? Dan is a real actor.
Oh, yeah, maybe I will.
Oh,
Anyway.
that's right. I'm friends.
Oh, yeah.
With a thespian.
With a lesbian. No, that's you. So, to cap off the story,
So it comes to a head. The paragraph is more difficult.
So I'm sitting here. Say this is the
and
camera.
now you also don't have it with the makeup on.
Exactly, and also, so they and I don't have a sheet. I don't have a sheet of paper. She's looking at her phone.
Yeah,
and she's going, you have to say, blah, 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 da, 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 da. She sends the thing to the director's phone.
Right.
I don't have my phone on me.
Yeah.
So I don't have the lines. I don't have it on a piece of paper. I have nothing.
Yeah.
So it makes it so much harder
That's when
to memorize.
you stop down and you're like, hey, can I get those?
Yeah, well, I didn't even have my thing.
No, just be like, somebody print that out for me?
Yeah, the director gave me his phone. And I'm like looking at this, like, it's like blue screen. I'm like, and so say... this is the couch. This is where I was sitting. This is the camera. That's my shot. You're the director, exactly where you are, out of shot.
Yeah.
And he is sitting there. So he's sitting here, and he's kind of like laid back. He's like, you got to do the, like my stomach, my little belly came out.
I'm like your bridesmaid. I just pull the back of your dress down.
He goes. So he's going. He's really like cavalier right there while I'm right here. I don't care about that. There's a bunch of people that are waiting for me to finish this line so we can all go home.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the last shot. Everyone is there.
Yeah.
Fucking lady with the thing. Director, guy with the cutty thing.
Yeah. The actor that already disrespected you.
All the actors are gone, by the way.
Okay,
so
nice.
I'm the only one there. They were all sent home.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't get this fucking line. I'm going, duh, and I go, I can't memorize. And I went to him, I can't memorize this in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And I go, this is impossible. I can't do this.
I can't work like this.
And I was just like, I cannot do this.
Yeah.
This is not going to happen. And he was like, well, let's go through it in front of everybody. So I'm like, okay. And I go, da-da. He goes, let's go backwards. And say the last line is like, and it was something like, finally, we're getting our just desserts or some shit like that.
Wow, weird. Because that's a line you said on Here's the Scenario.
That's not the line, but it's finally
okay.
something
Right,
with that in mind.
I really...
Like, finally, we're getting our respect. That's the line.
I know. I tried to pull meaning out of nothing.
I know. Well, so the line was, finally, we're getting some respect.
Yeah.
So he goes, what's the last line? I go, finally, we're getting some respect. And he goes, again. And I'm like, and I go, okay. Finally, this is a young kid, younger than me, going again. And that's how I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
And maybe he's not saying it like that, but that's how I'm hearing it.
Easy there, Whiplash.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk to me like a fucking human being?
He was doing like, was I dragging? He's going again, and I go.
Can somebody put some money in Polymarket that I beat this guy to death?
Yeah. And he goes again, and I go, finally, we're getting our respect. And he goes, again. I go, finally, we're getting, and he goes, now the line before, and I go, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I got it.
Yeah.
And I go, now, and he goes, say them both. And I go, blah, blah, blah. So I'm getting there.
Yeah.
But I'm going, and I'm just going like, it's still complicated because it's a long fucking thing. And I'm like, and as we're getting more and more to the beginning, I'm not remembering. So it's getting harder to remember it. And I go, I don't know what the next thing is. One of the guys goes, why don't I just put it on my phone and you can read it as a teleprompter? And I go,
why don't they just get a fucking teleprompter if it's a real production?
Right. So I go, okay, yeah, let's do that. He put it on his Instagram story, the whole line, and I'm going like this. So they're not going to use the shot, and if they do, I'm reading it like, I'm going, and so use the code for huge savings for you and your league mates. And I'm going like that. Now, while he's typing it out, while he's opening up his thing to put the thing on the thing, the director, so we're all waiting for him to do this. It's only taking a couple of minutes. Mm-hmm. The director, casually next to me, goes, blah, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Finally, we're getting some of our respect. And he goes, see, I could do it. And I go, if you can do it, then why don't you do it?
Yeah.
I said, then why don't you sit here and you do it? And it's really tense.
Fuck yeah,
And then he
dude.
goes, because you're the talent. And
Well,
I-
exactly.
and I
Then
go,
shut the fuck up and turn on the camera.
Yeah, and then while
Sorry,
that-
we have to bleep that.
yeah, and while that happened, like while we were, but that's also we're laughing, like we're not
Yeah.
laughing, but we're going.
You're laughing at each other.
Yeah, to kind of keep it like we're
Uh-huh.
not yelling at each other.
Yeah.
And I go, well, then if you want to do it, why don't you do it? And
Right.
he goes, because you're the talent.
Oh.
And I'm going, okay. And I did it, and I went, all right. And then we had one more thing, which was really fun. And we just it was just an easy thing. And it was so easy.
What do you mean it was really
It was
fun?
it was fun.
You're a psychopath.
No,
I
I'm
actually
not.
don't believe
No, I'm
any
not.
of your part
No,
of
I'm
the
not,
story
but I
now.
hate-
And this guy, I feel bad for him. It was
No.
probably his first commercial.
No, it
He's-
wasn't.
He's getting
He's worked
tyrannical.
No. He's worked a lot
diva.
of he's like a known commercial guy, and
You keep reminding everybody it's your first time on Earth.
they hired me. What do you want? It's not what I do. I'll always say that. I'll go, this isn't what I do, and I
It
don't
is
give
what you
a
do.
fuck about commercials.
Yes, it is. It's
No,
a
I
part of
don't.
it.
No, it's
in terms
not.
Of, what do you mean, though? I mean, you
I
don't have
can-
to do Polymarket commercials, but in terms of just like acting and presenting and delivering and like all of this, like it is what you do.
It's what I want to do, but I can decide what I want, what I do.
You're such a fucking
I
asshole.
can decide
Who is
what
your
I do.
ideal boss?
Me.
Yeah, exactly.
Me,
You've
I'm
seen
my
how much
ideal
that has
boss,
earned you.
and I'm a good boss. I'm pretty lenient, and I have a lot of vacation days. So anyway, that was the
job
episode.
is mostly
everybody.
vacations.
It's all vacations. We're trying to monetize that a little bit. We're trying to
monetize vacation.
We're gonna talk about that after the next quarter.
Ugh.
Anyway, that was the episode, everybody. Thank you for watching Fart Carnival and
so
checking
good.
us out. We are on the road.
That's
Come
right.
see us so we don't
Thank
have
you
do
to everybody who came out to Joke
dumb
World
fucking
Live Fest.
commercials.
That was super fun. I mean, save yourself, buddy.
Yeah. I know. You're right. I had to delete a whole Patreon episode that me and Nicole filmed because my tongue was just going off.
Your tongue was on fire.
And my pen game was tight,
yeah.
or whatever Lev
I
said.
love when Jay calls that my pen was really exploding. Boom, boom.
Thank you, everybody who came out to the live show at Joke World for Fart Carnival.
Yes.
We are currently in the past trying to figure out what the show is going to be.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, so you guys will know
I will
before we
be
do.
in Dayton, Kentucky at the Commonwealth Comedy Club Friday, August 21st. And then we are doing our co-headlining gig with Jason Choi. Caroline's going to do a spot on that as well. Tilden Arts Center,
Right.
Cape Cod, August 25th.
No, 29th.
29th. My eyes
For
suck.
the
29th.
love of God.
August
29th.
29th.
That's the big one, folks. And tickets are flying off the shelf, much to our surprise.
They actually are.
I
Like,
know.
comics say that, but they actually are. So
It's amazing.
We ain't
And this
tripping too hard about
And this
it.
venue seems awesome. Like,
Yeah.
this is a show that you don't want to miss. Brendan and I both doing stand-up, both also, like, kind of on the verge of filming something, so we're at a good place with our act.
Yeah.
And I think, and Choi Boy is such a goddamn delight. And then Caroline's
gonna do
so
some
excited
time.
that she's going to be jumping on, and you
Yes.
you guys are starting your Rich and Bonnie tour.
I look at it more as like Joe and Sarah.
Yeah.
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 We
And
are
that
more.
you're-
Actually, we are more Rich and Bonnie
For
because
sure.
she's more talented than me. Dead Crow Comedy Friday, August 2nd to the 3rd. Come on out to that. Plus Indiana or whatever. I don't know what that is, but Michigan and other stuff. London,
Yeah.
Ontario.
Come on out. BrennanSagalow.com for tickets.
And folks, MikeCannonComedy.com for mine. And August 29th, just to reiterate, at the Tilden Arts Center out there in Cape Cod. That's going to be super fun. September 12th, I'm in Philly at Claude's, brand new club, Claude's Comedy Club, 2 shows that night. Let's sell those out. That would be great. And then in October, I'm in Austin. I have a bunch of dates that are being posted to the thing now. We're just getting confirmation and all that stuff. So Mike Cannon Comedy for all that. And then, in Rockland, these are not on my site yet, but October 3rd, I will be doing a outdoor fun coming home show at Rockland GAA, the Gaelic Athletic Association, where I played Gaelic football in the heart of Rockland Psychiatric Center. And I'm very excited about that. And then I'm going to be filming my hour special during New York Comedy Festival. So keep an eye out for that for tickets.
See you next time.
You better get ready for the Fart Carnival.